students. In previous videos we are completed some part of the isomerism, which we are already started. What is mean of isomerism? Same molecular formula, but they are differ in their physical, chemical or physical as well as chemical property. You know, isomerism is broadly classified into two classes: structural isomerism and stereoisomerism. In structural isomerism we have a chain isomerism, position isomerism, ring chain isomerism, then functional isomerism, tautomerism, metamerism and so on. And in stereoisomerism again two types is there major, that is conformational and configurational. You know, in configurational again we have two types, that is geometrical isomer and optical isomer. So what is the structural isomer, that also we are completed in previous videos. In structural isomers we have same molecular formula but differ in their structure. As all you know very well, in structural isomers what is mean of chain isomer? Same molecular formula, same functional group but differ in their chain or principal chain or parent chain. What is position isomer? Same molecular formula, same parent chain but differ in their position of either functional group or multiple bond or substituent. Then finally we are completed what is the meaning of ring chain isomer. The meaning of ring chain isomer is that the two or more than two compound which have a same molecular formula but they are differ in their two structure, that is open chain and closed chain, and open chain and closed chain they are the ring chain isomer. Listen very carefully, keep in your mind, alkenes and cycloalkanes are ring chain isomer. Alkadine and cycloalkenes are ring chain isomer, or alkyne and cycloalkenes are ring chain isomer. So all this part we are completed very successfully in the previous videos. Some example related with this we are discussing after this. Now today I am going to discussing with you the next type of isomer, that one is called as the metamerism. So see, what is the meaning of metamerism, or what are the important aspects related with this? What is the meaning of metamerism? Metamerism is a part of isomerism. How we define this? First, just you see which functional group is capable to show the metamerism. Metamerism is only possible in that functional group which have a polyvalency or multivalency. Polyvalency or multivalency means what? Suppose for example I write in front of you O, that one is called as ether. Ether is a polyvalent functional group. It means ether is a bivalent functional group. This valency and this valency is occupied by alkyl group, might may be same or different. After that ether, you know very well ketone. Ketone is also one of the polyvalent functional group. You got the meaning of polyvalency? Polyvalency means what? Suppose for example मी जर तुम्हाला असं लिहिलं, suppose I write in front of you OH. You know OH attached to only one bond, na? This is monovalent, but this is not monovalent, this is bivalent. This is also bivalent. Therefore, for metamerism we require the polyvalent functional group. For metamerism we can't consider the monovalent functional group. म्हणजे एक तर तो bivalent असला पाहिजे, trivalent असला पाहिजे, जे monovalent नसला पाहिजे. That one is very important for the metamerism phenomenon. So which are the functional group? They show the polyvalency. The first functional group is called as the ether. The second functional group is called as the ketone. Next functional group I will write in front of you secondary amine, not primary amine. Why? Because if we write here this is NH2, NH2 is the primary amine but NH is the secondary amine. With NH also we consider N, this is called like the tertiary amine, because tertiary amine is also polyvalent functional group. So what is the nature of amine? Which one is the primary amine? Which one is the secondary amine? And which one is the tertiary amine? You know, in your 12th standard if you have one topic, the name of that topic is nitrogen containing compound or organic compound containing the nitrogen atom. In that one part is there, that one is called as amine, and what is the classification of that amines you know very well in the topic. That's we see this is secondary amine, this is tertiary amine. Sometimes we people say this is C double bond O, you know very well. What about this functional group? This is called as the ester. After that ester, suppose I write in front of you sometime this is NH, this is called as the amide. So these are the functional group which is called as the polyvalent functional group, and only this functional group is capable to show the metamerism phenomenon. So what is the metamerism? Now I will define you, listen very carefully. So which part is very important by considering the metamerism phenomenon. Now metamerism means what? Suppose for example I will give you one example, then later on we define what is the meaning of metamerism. In definition everything become very systematic, very clear to you. How? Suppose for example मी जर तुम्हाला if I write in front of you this structure, suppose we have a CH3 bond CH2 bond C double bond O bond CH2 bond CH3. If I ask you the question, what is the IUPAC name of this compound? Your answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pentane 2, pentane 3-one, I am sorry, pentane 3-one is IUPAC name. If I ask you what is the common name of this compound, your answer is diethyl ketone. Why it is diethyl ketone? Because this is also ethyl group, this is also ethyl group, therefore this is the diethyl ketone. Now I will write in front of you another structure of this molecule, CH3 bond CH2 bond CH2 bond C double bond O bond CH3. If I ask you the question, what about this? Now IUPAC name of this compound is, what is IUPAC name of this compound? IUPAC name of this compound is pentane 3-one. Yes or no? Of course, IUPAC name is pentane 3-one. What is the IUPAC name of this compound? IUPAC name of this compound is pentane 2-one. The first one is 3-one, second one is 2-one, because numbering start from this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again I will write another structure for this also, CH3 bond CH bond CH3 bond C double bond O bond CH3. Now what is the IUPAC name of this compound? 1, 2, 3, 4. The IUPAC name of this compound is 3-methyl, see here, 3-methyl, then finally 3-methyl butane 2-one, 3-methyl butane 2-one. So these are the structure. Just you see how to define the metamerism. Before going to define you, I will explain you what is the meaning of metamerism, then everything become very simple. How? Up now just see toward this board. This is one of the ketone which having the molecular formula, suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The molecular formula is C5, yes or no? How many hydrogen? 3 plus 2, 5, then 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 5, 10, C5H10, and finally we put here O. The molecular formula this also C5H10O, molecular formula this also C5H10O. It means these three compounds are there which have a same molecular formula but differ in their structure na. How differ in their structure? See, name of this compound is pentane 3-one, name of this compound is pentane 2-one, and name of this compound is 2-methyl butane 2-one. Then what is the relation between these two compounds? See, listen very carefully. If I ask you the question, what is the relation between these three compounds? These are the metamerism. You got it? What is the meaning of metamerism? See, we see here. Now this is ketone. You know very well, ketone is the functional group. Nah, ketone is the functional group. So around this bivalent functional group, this is bivalent. See, now around this bivalent functional group, here one ethyl group is there, and here also one ethyl group is there. But in second structure, around the bivalent functional group, here methyl group is there, and here N-propyl group is there. Nah, it means that metamerism is the phenomenon in which the two or more than two compounds which have a same molecular formula but a different alkyl group attached to bivalent functional group. You got the meaning of this? Different alkyl group. Prashnach nahi na. This is ethyl, but this is methyl, this is propyl. मग या दोघांमध्ये काय फरक आहे? What is difference between these two? Different alkyl group attached to the bivalent functional group, then this is called as the metamerism. Listen very carefully. It means that now this is the polyvalent functional group, and around the polyvalent functional group. So one more important things. The condition required for the metamerism, they must have same molecular formula. They must have same polyvalent functional group, but that around that polyvalent functional group, arrangement of alkyl group is different, or alkyl group is different, and whenever the different alkyl group attached to the polyvalent functional group, then such phenomenon is called as the metamerism. I will explain you another very important aspect related with this. Might maybe happen. This question asked you in the examination. What is the important aspects? Now see toward the board. Metamerism is either chain isomer or position isomer. Listen, you concentrate on my word. This is very important. Metamerism is either chain isomer or position isomer, but priority goes to the metamerism. How I explain this? Now tell me, pentane 3-one and pentane 2-one, these are the position isomer, because in this case parent chain is same, but here 3-one, 2-one, position of functional group is different. Whenever the parent chain is same and position of functional group is different, then such isomer is also called as the position isomer. Now see here, pentane 2-one and 3-methyl butane 2-one, pentane butane. Position of functional group is same. Functional group is same, but parent chain is different. Now, mala sanga, these two are the chain isomer. It means that metamerism is either chain isomer or position isomer, but priority goes to the metamerism. Suppose they ask you the question like this. This is a first structure, this is a second structure, and this is a third structure. And if they ask you the question, what is relation between first and second? You got it? Listen very carefully. What is relation between first and second? Suppose you have a first option. Suppose we have a first option. they ask you the question like this. The first option is position isomer. Suppose we have a second option, that second option is chain isomer. Suppose we have a third option, that third option is metamerism or metamers, suppose third option. And suppose we have a fourth option, some tautomer. Suppose we have a fourth option, tautomers. Now you know very well the first and second, these two are position isomer as well as metamer, but priority goes to the metamer. Your correct answer is the metamers. Is it okay? Is it okay? And if the in place of fourth option, they are given in place of fourth option both first and second, both if they are asked you both first and third, both first and third. Now your correct answer is this. Why your correct answer is this? Because these two structure are, no doubt they are the metamer, but with metamer they are the position isomer. It means that listen very carefully, what is the frequency of question, what type of option they are given to you in the question. Depending on that option, our answer is must be appropriate or 100% correct. How? Suppose for example, these two are position isomer as well as metamer, but with position metamer is there, then your correct answer is metamer. And if they ask you both position as well as metamer, then your correct answer is both position as well as what? Metamer. Manun, metamerism is might may be chain isomer or position isomer, but priority goes to the metamerism. That's why what is the metamerism? This is very simple things. As per my idea, तुमच्या ते लक्षात आलं असावं, तुम्हाला काही प्रॉब्लेम नसावा. The metamerism is the phenomenon in which the two or more than two compound which have a same molecular formula, same polyvalent functional group, but arrangement of alkyl group around the polyvalent functional group is different, or alkyl group is different around the polyvalent functional group, then such a phenomenon is called as the metamerism. मग बाळांनो, मेटामेरिझम दाखवण्यासाठी दॅट फंक्शनल ग्रुप इज बायव्हॅलंटच्या वर असला पाहिजे ना, बायव्हॅलंट टू ऑनवर्ड. मोनोव्हॅलंट फंक्शनल ग्रुप मेटामेरिझम दाखवेल का? बायव्हॅलंट मीन्स व्हॉट? इथर, अराउंड दिस इथर टू अल्काइल ग्रुप इज देअर. कीटोन, अराउंड दिस कीटोन टू अल्काइल ग्रुप इज देअर. secondary amine, around this secondary amine 2 alkyl group is there. Tertiary amine, around this tertiary amine 3 alkyl group is there. Ester, here one alkyl, here one alkyl. Sometime amide, here one alkyl, here one alkyl. With the amide also we have anhydride, also we have what? Anhydride, you know very well, this is anhydride. So these are the functional group which are capable to show the metamerism phenomenon. I will give you some another example to you. तुम्ही तिन्ही लिहून घ्या. These three are metamer 1 and 2. Listen very carefully, listen. The 1, 2, 3, these three are metamers, yes or no? But with metamer 1 and 2, 1, 2 are position isomer. With metamer 1, 2 are position isomer, and 1, 2 with 3, yes, 1, 2 with 3, which isomer? 1, 2 with 3 are the chain isomer. So this is the very much important aspects related with this phenomenon. These are the very simple consideration required to you by considering metamerism. As per my idea, I will give you some another example to you for this metamerism. See another example. Suppose I have CH3 bond CH2 bond CH2 bond O bond CH2 CH3. My question is this: if I ask you the question, what is the IUPAC name of this compound? Numbering 1, 2, 3, because this is biggest parent chain. On one, this substituent is present, and this substituent is called like the ethoxy. You know very well, alkoxy. Alkoxy means ethoxy. Then the IUPAC name of this compound is 1-ethoxypropane. Yes or no? IUPAC name of this compound is 1-ethoxypropane. Right? Now I will write you another structure for you. CH3 bond CH2 bond CH2 bond CH2 bond O bond CH3. Now listen, my question is this: what is the IUPAC name of this compound? The IUPAC name of this compound is 1, 2, 3, 4. The IUPAC name of this compound is 1-methoxy. Yes or no? This is 1-methoxy. This is ethoxy. This is methoxy. Therefore, the IUPAC name of this compound is 1-methoxy. In parent chain 4 carbon atom is there. Therefore, parent chain is the butane. This is 1-methoxybutane. My question is this: 1-ethoxypropane, 1-methoxybutane. Here butane, here butyl, here methyl, here propyl, here ethyl. The arrangement of alkyl group is different around the oxygen atom. Yes or no? Arrangement of alkyl group is different around the oxygen atom. Therefore, if arrangement of alkyl group is different, then such a phenomenon is called as the metamerism. तुमच्या लक्षात आलं का? म्हणून कुठल्याही प्रकारचं घाबरून न जाता what type of question they ask you in examination, depending on that nature of question, your answer is must be appropriate. Manon, finally, I conclude one thing. What is the conclusion? Metamerism is either chain isomer or position isomer, but priority goes to the metamerism. Metamerism shown by bivalent functional group, bivalent, trivalent, but monovalent functional group does not show metamerism. What is the metamerism? The two or more than two compound which have a same molecular formula, same polyvalent functional group, but different alkyl group attached to the polyvalent functional group, and such a phenomenon is called as the metamerism. So this is the fourth isomerism which we are completed in isomerism chemistry. The first isomerism is the chain isomerism. The second isomer is the position isomerism. Third isomer is the ring chain isomerism. Now this is the fourth isomer which is called as the metamerism. You keep in your mind, write down in your notebook. So metamerism shown by ether, metamerism shown by ketone, metamerism shown by secondary amine, metamerism shown by tertiary amine, metamerism shown by ester, metamerism shown by amide, or metamerism shown by anhydride, like this some thioether etc. But functional group is a polyvalent, not monovalent, then such a phenomenon is called as the metamerism. Same molecular formula but alkyl group is different. Now after the metamerism, now we are going toward the next isomerism, and that next isomerism is called as the functional isomerism. Now see, dear student, these are the very much important cases related with this, because might maybe happen in your examination. Definitely they ask you the question, one question on the isomerism, one question on nomenclature, one question on isomerism, two or more than two question on reaction mechanism, and each question on the each topic, that is alkane, alkene, one question for each topic, alkane, alkene, alkyne, all or this thing. So by considering the frequency of that question, by considering the question pattern, you must know very systematically each and everything. You know very well, in previous videos we are completed nomenclature with common system as well as IUPAC system. Now in this videos we are going to discussing the isomerism phenomenon, and then what is the isomerism, you know very well, chain isomerism, position isomerism, then metamerism, then ring chain. Now today I am discussing with you the next and very interesting part of this topic, that one is a functional isomerism. Functional, सगळ्यांनी बोर्डाकडे अतिशय नीट बघा. व्हॉट इज द मिनिंग ऑफ फंक्शनल आयसोमेरिझम. आपण हाऊ वी डिस्कसिंग द फंक्शनल आयसोमेरिझम, विच आर द इम्पॉर्टंट केसेस रिलेटेड विथ दिस functional isomerism phenomenon. Now what is the functional isomerism? I will explain you first what is functional isomerism. Before going to define this, I will give you an example to you. Which one is the example for functional isomerism? Suppose I have CH3 bond CH2 bond OH. My question is this: what is the name of this compound? Your answer is ethanol or ethyl alcohol. Obviously the name of this compound is ethanol or ethyl alcohol. And if I ask you the question like this, CH3 bond O bond CH3, if my question is this, what is the name of this compound? Your answer is dimethyl ether. Now what is the similarity between these two compounds? Yes, the similarity between these two compounds are molecular formula is C3H6O. Molecular formula is C3H6O. Whenever these two compounds have same molecular formula, listen very carefully, same molecular formula, but functional group is different na. Same molecular formula but functional group is different, then such isomer is called as the functional isomer. Alakshat tumcha. What is the functional isomer? The functional isomer or the isomer is the phenomenon in which two or more than two compound which have a same molecular formula but are different in their functional group. Different in their what? Functional group. And whenever molecular formula is same and functional group is different, then such isomer is called as the functional isomer. Alak lakshat tumcha आता, such isomer is the functional isomer. मग मला सांगा, which functional group is capable to show functional isomer? That a functional group which have a same general formula but a different functional group. You got it what I am saying to you? Suppose for example, suppose I will give you all the example related with this. तुमच्या लक्षात आलं, I will give you all the list of that functional group. Suppose for example, the first question is what? Alcohols, the alcohols and ethers. Alcohols and ethers, these two are the functional isomer. Why? Alcohols and ethers, these two are the functional isomer because they have same general formula. General formula is same means molecular formula is same, and if molecular formula is same and functional group is different, then such isomer is called as the functional isomer. Another example related with this, suppose for example, then second one is a aldehydes and ketones. Second one is the aldehydes and ketones. Aldehydes and ketones, these two also show functional isomer. Why aldehydes and ketones show functional isomer? Again they have a same molecular formula, means same general formula, but they have differ in their functional group. In one molecule functional group is aldehyde, and in another molecule functional group is the ketones. Suppose for example third, if I ask you the question, the next one is there, that is called as acid and ester. Obviously acid and ester is capable to show the functional isomer. म्हणून तुमच्या लक्षात आलं पाहिजे why acid and ester they show the functional isomer, because these two compound have same molecular formula, that is same general formula, but they are differ in their functional group. In one molecule we have acid, and in another molecule another ester, but both have a same molecular formula. Therefore acid and ester they show the functional isomer. Then after the acid and ester, the next one is there, that one is called as the cyanides and isocyanide. Obviously cyanides and what? Isocyanide. Same things happens, same molecular formula, same general formula, but the functional group is different. In one molecule functional group is cyanide, and in another molecule functional group is isocyanides. Therefore cyanides and isocyanides, these two are the functional isomer. Then fifth example, all amine, primary, then finally secondary and tertiary amines, all these are the functional isomers of each other, because they have same molecular formula, same general formula, but functional group is different. Then with that cyanides, alcohols and ether, aldehydes. As per my idea, which basic things are required to you by discussing the functional isomer, that you must know. What is the meaning of functional isomer? The two or more than two compound which have a same molecular formula, means same general formula, but they are differ in their functional group. आता बाळांनो, whenever the functional group is different, it means chemical property is different, and in basic definition of isomer we are already discussed, they must have differ in their physical or chemical, or physical as well as chemical property. Therefore these two compounds have a differ in their chemical property, but they have same molecular formula and differ in their functional group. That's why it is called as the functional isomer. म्हणून मला 100% अपेक्षित आहे की what is the meaning of functional isomer, that all things you must know very systematically. What is functional isomer? I will give you example of each functional group. I will give you, see toward the board, example of each functional group. You know that all things phenomenon, aldehydes and ketones, all these things we are very systematically discussed by considering the functional isomer. And I will give you example of each functional group to you. See, now this is what? This is alcohol and ether. What is aldehydes and ketones? Suppose this is first example. Now this is second example. CH3 bond CH2 bond C double bond OH. My question is this: what about this is aldehyde. IUPAC name of this compound is propanol, and common name of this compound is propionaldehyde. Yes or no? Because propion and propionaldehyde, correct? And now I will write you, suppose CH3 bond C double bond O bond CH3. Now my question is this: what is the IUPAC name of this compound? Propanol, or common name is dimethyl ketone. Yes or no? These two compound have same molecular formula, that is, this is not C2, I am sorry, this is what? C2, this is not C3, this is C2. Molecular formula is 1 2 3. Now this is C3, 1 2 3 C3, 3 plus 2 5 plus 1 C3 H6O. Molecular formula is same, C3 H6O, but they are differ in their functional group now. This functional group is aldehyde and this functional group is ketone. What is the molecular formula? You count now, you count number of carbon atom. 1 2 3 2, 3 plus 2 5 plus 1 6, C2 H6O, C3 H6O. This is called as the aldehydes and ketones. It means aldehydes and ketones have a same molecular formula, but they are differ in their functional group. Second example, third one, acid and ester. Now dear student, CH3 CH2 COOH. My question is this: what about this? This is a propionic acid. Yes or no? This is a propionic acid. And if I write in front of you CH3 C double bond O OCH3, this is a ester which is called as methyl ethanoate or methyl acetate. Common name is methyl acetate. IUPAC name is methyl ethanoate. Now what is the molecular formula of this compound? 1 2 3 C3, 3 plus 2 5 plus 1 6, means C3 H6O2. C3H6O2. Molecular formula is what? C3H6O2. The both compound have same molecular formula, but they are differ in their what? Functional group. Then such a phenomenon is called as the functional isomer. Alcohols and ether, these two are the functional isomer. Aldehydes and ketones, these two are the functional isomer. Acid and ester, these two are also functional isomer. For example, what is about cyanide and isocyanide? CH3CN and CH3NC. Obviously, CN is a cyanide and NC is a what? Isocyanide. It means that cyanides and isocyanide, these two are also functional isomer. Like that, primary, secondary and tertiary amines are also functional isomer. It means that suppose if they are given to you in examination one question, and in that question they ask you what is the relation between these two structure, then you must see if that structure have a different functional group with the same molecular formula, then your correct answer is these two are the functional isomer. It means the selection of isomerism is a very important phenomenon related with this concept. So isomerism is the concept related with this chain isomerism or position isomerism or metamerism or ring chain isomerism or functional isomerism. So as per my idea, these are the very simple way, these are the very systematic way to identify what is the relation between given compound, either the compound is chain, position, metamer, ring chain isomer or functional isomer. Common example related with this we will discussing in the next video after completion of tautomerism. I know tautomerism is a very interesting part. Tautomerism is a very big concept. Tautomerism is a very important concept in chemistry. For that tautomerism, we require the knowledge of reaction mechanism. For that tautomerism, we require the knowledge of inductive effect, we require the knowledge of resonance effect, we require the knowledge of mesomeric effect, we require the knowledge of hyperconjugation. In reaction mechanism, we will discuss in detail tautomerism, but this is a type of isomerism. That's why in next video, I am going to discussing with you what is the tautomerism phenomenon or what this thing. So before going to the next video, I will ask you some example related with this. So tell me your correct answer related with this. Tell me, suppose I ask you the question. My question is like this. Suppose I have this compound. Suppose I have this compound. Suppose I have this compound and this is this. And suppose I have this compound. This is this. My question is this: what is relation between first and 2? Write down IUPAC name 2-methyl-butane. This is 2,2-dimethyl-propane. Mambala sanga butane, propane. Parent chain is different. Therefore, these two are the chain isomer. Is it okay? I already discussed with you. If you want to write the correct answer, whether the given isomer is chain or position, write down first IUPAC name of that compound. You know, metamerism we easily identify because different alkyl group attached to bivalent functional group that we see by our naked eye. What is functional isomer? That also we easily identify. Molecular formula is same, functional group is different. What is ring chain isomer? That one is also, because in ring chain isomer I am already given to you alkene and cycloalkane. Alkadine, alkyne with cycloalkene, they are the ring chain isomer. So what is a example related with this, all this concept we are discussing in the next videos. Thank you very much.